Now we have seen how we can compile it and how we can run the programs. We have seen. So how Java internally works. So when you compile the program after you run when you are running the program, how Java internally run your application, how the Java architecture, internal uh, architecture, how it is there. So that we will discuss. So basically, how the Java works, we can see. Java contains JVM. So JVM means Java Virtual Virtual Machine. So how this Java Virtual Machine works and how this everything how we run this programs we will see. See, when I run the program, so Java welcome. When I run this program, that time JVM will will generate and some memory will be allocated to your program. Memory will allocate, and then there are some process. First, it will start the process, and then it will memory will be allocated for your program, and execution is your program will execute by this process using this memory. So this is the process we will follow. Java it will follow. So once you run this command, Java welcome. So there is a process it will generate and some memory it will allocate to your program. So then the execution will execute. So execution starts with that process or with the help of that memory. Right. So let's see how this process and memory will allocate uh, technically. Let's see. Now, when I run the, see in Windows, we have a task manager. So there we can see all the processes. So when you run the Java program, we can see the process in the Windows. In the Mac, we have a called activity monitor. So activity monitor we can use to see processes. What are the process we are using it? So let's see how this Java process generated and how much memory is allocated. So let's see that. So Java welcome I ran it. Now if you see in my activity monitor there is J J. Yeah, if you see here, yeah, there is no Java process is generated. Yeah, so there is no Java process. So because within fraction of seconds, my program is executed. I cannot see the Java process. So process is generated and it is terminated. Once your program is completed, your process is terminated. So you cannot see uh, you cannot see the Java process in your activity monitor since it is a fraction of seconds that process is executed, right? So if you want to see the process for your Java, so your Java process should run continuously. So then only you can see the process in the activity monitor or in the Windows task manager also. Otherwise, within the fraction of seconds, the program executed and it is terminated. You cannot see the Java process. So for this, to see how Java process uh, running in your Mac in the Windows, so I will just change my program like this. So just I ran. Let me do while true. So simple logic I change, so it will keep running the process. So this is my logic I developed to keep run my Java process. So now let me come run this program. Java C, welcome.java. Now Java welcome. If you see here, see, it is not terminated. It is keep running. So otherwise, this will print automatically in the below. So my Java process is running now, right? Now if you see in my activity monitor, see, this is my Java process. So my ja so this Java process is generated, and so Java process is generated. CPU time, how much it is taking? 99.88%. CPU time. So this is the threads. So I will talk about the threads later. So for now, 22 default threads generated, and this is Apple kind of thing. So this is this is the process generated for my Java, right? Now, what is the memory it is generated? Let's see. Yeah, if you see here Java, so it is it is taking 22.7 MB. So 22.7 MB, this is the default, this is the memory is allocated for my program. Right. So now I am run one Java process is running. Now let me open one more terminal. So this is my one more terminal. This is one terminal. This is another terminal. Again, I will run my Java program. So what will happen? One more process it will generate. So Java welcome. If you see here, so here one process is running, here one process is running. If you see here, now let's go to CPU. See, there are two processes are running. Java, two processes. This is one process, this is another Java process. So two processes are running, and this is the configuration. So 22 threads, default threads, and ideal wake up time 32, 31 milliseconds. So this is how my process Java process I can see. If you see how much space allocated, if you see here, yeah, if you see for first process 22.7 MB, for second process 22.8 MB, right? So for every process some memory is allocated. And let me open one more tab and let me run my Java program again. Java welcome, right? So if you see here again, if you go to CPU, see three Java process running because I ran three programs in three different tabs. So same program I ran three times in three different tabs. So that's why it is generated three processors, and for each process some memory is allocated here. So this is my, yeah, three times for first process. This is the memory allocated, and second process this is the memory allocated. For third process this is the memory allocated, and this is how we can see the process and memory of this Java process. So now let me stop all this process. Now let me stop. So uh, in the Windows we can use Control C to stop the process, and in the Mac we can stop the process Command C or Control C. So in both Windows or Mac we can use Control C to stop the process. And here also I am stopping my process. So I stopped all my three process. Now if you see here, there is no process here with the name Java. So E H I, yeah, see. So there is no Java process. Same way CPU also. there is no uh, Java process, and there is no memory also to my Java process. So everything stopped and everything clear. So what happening here? So Java process is generated is nothing but is a JVM. So Java virtual machine. It is started the one process and some memory it is allocated. So right, this is called heap memory. Heap memory, and this is JVM is the one it is called. So process is nothing but Java virtual machine, JVM only. So JVM it will load, and this is the memory it will allocate it to you, and this is how uh, you can see the process and how much space allocated to your Java process. You can see that. Suppose you want to, so default memory we have seen, right? So 22 or 23 MB it is created for your process. So you want to give some for your Java process, you want to give some 500 MB, right? So this is the default space you want to give your Java JVM. So per JVM, you want to give 500 MB. So how can we do that?